Okay, so we're next day. Our game plan, we still have a good full day and a half left on the tide. So we have an operation cleanup back here, and we have a sample courier where they might spawn, well, they will spawn enemies in here. We're gonna trek across here, do this one first, and I want to kind of hop into this building and get the guns and the stuff we didn't clear out last time. Um, I do finally have a bulletproof vest on, so yay. So now you see there's a 40 for armor. That is my bulletproof vest max. So as I get shot at, you'll see that lower. And we're gonna go ahead and go. I was kind of wanting to come back to this building anyways because I have the rift done and I have the building cleared out. I've kind of reloaded ammo. So, it'll be a lot easier to do this day 2 versus day 1. And I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay. All right. I also have not really checked these buildings yet, but that's okay. I'll do that on my way back if I have time. So I want to keep an eye out. So the sample container is going to be way off in the distance there. I kind of want to try to avoid it. So I'm going to go down this way. And try to avoid. I don't want to go in the web anomalies. Let me check that. Okay, I've got FMJ. Okay, where can I cross? I think here. I want to see if I can get an early peek of who they spawned in. Okay, good news is that if I can't see them, they can't see me. Bad news is I don't know who they spawned in. And we're gonna go do that operation cleanup first, and then we'll go into the building and finish looting it. So the people are gonna be, like, you see the seeker way in the distance. It's back behind the building. I'm gonna give it a save here just because if I need to change to AP ammo, I might end up accidentally getting too close and triggering them. Okay, I do see, okay, I see armor. I see sliders. At least one. Okay. And then I see armored seekers, so I'm gonna change to AP ammo. Gonna give it one save here. I am gonna try to get that slider's attention to have him come here so I can back up this way as he comes to me. There we go. All right. So that's the best way to draw them to you, is when you're really far away. They'll make that shoosh noise whenever they have your, when they are kind of alerted to you. And that is what they look like up close and dead. So I still have AP ammo in because I know there's a lot of AP seekers. I also know there's a lot of mimics still in there. So it's very possible that I'm going to draw them out by doing this mission, which is fine. I'd rather fight them out here than in the building. Oh, let's change that out. Okay, give it a save. And I think that is it for Operation Cleanup. Yep, that's great now. So, we are going to go into the building now. I'm going to change back to FMJ ammo. Give it a save. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill these. I'm not expecting any more AP enemies until we do the sample container. But I don't know how close that location is for the sample container to here. So I'm going to just load up in case we have to do that immediately. And let me go ahead and eat real quick. And we're going to go into the building. We're also going to kind of loot the outside area as well. I ran through this pretty fast. Sometimes there's a crate in between here. I don't like having my back. There's a crate there. Again, there's a lot of people in that building that we're going to draw out just by being here, which is fine. So that's a long shotgun. I am not going to go in the basement. It is not worth the effort and the time. So this detector is going to be clicking the whole time because of the basement. So I'm going to finish kind of checking around here first. But just know that's why it's clicking and I'm not going to go do it. I'm also curious how close the sample container is, because I want to make sure I don't trigger folks from that. Oh, I see them in the distance, and I do see another slider. I'm kind of tempted to go draw their attention now, because if I start shooting here, I'm worried I won't be able to deal with him in a controlled manner. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Yeah, let's go do this first, and then we'll go back and do this building. I want to make sure I can back up, get his attention. Okay. Oh, we got 3 of them. Good thing I had a full magazine, because I did not see there were 3 of them. That's a little crazy. And good thing I refilled the AP magazine, because these guys are probably going to start making their way to me. Let me go ahead and get this sample container done since we've got the hard part done. There's just a lot of armored fragments left. I don't see any mimics. So it's really just these fragments. Okay. Whew. Let's go ahead and change this out for the other AP. I'm going to change to my Beretta. I'll change back to FMJ ammo when we get back into the building. But just in case there's a armored guy stuck somewhere, sometimes they'll get stuck on trees or something. Here's the sample container. Gonna grab that. And I think since my weight is getting a little bit heavy, I'm gonna drop this stuff here. And then come back and get this after the mission. Let me give this a save. And then I'm going to change this back to FMJ. Oh, that one's almost empty. Let's fill this. Okay. My silencer is already in the yellow. Those are both full. Okay. All right. Now I don't have to worry about alerting the sliders and having them come to me. I was able to take them out. And let's go over here. We'll finish kind of looting the outside area, and then we'll make our way in. Come on, can we get up here? Come on. There we go. Okay. Give it a little chance for stamina to come back up. So Rift is gone. I do hear sliders in there. Those are statues back there. Sometimes there's things out here. I'm not going to worry about an energy drink and a candy bar. I've got tons of those. Now, some of the spawns you hear are down in the basement, and I don't think they come back up. No, let me give it a save. Because last time I was kind of running through here because I wanted to get the rift. I wanted to get the mission done. I hear... health injector pen. I will take that. Again, you hear people from down there moving around, and it's really hard to tell what is down there versus what isn't. So I'll just take care of him. One less guy wandering around. I'm not even gonna bother grabbing that. I'm trying to get all this before we go upstairs. This building is like a maze. Okay, let me go off in this side building, or this side part real quick. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs now. So a lot of times the rift is here. Whenever it isn't, it is so hard to find because the detector usually sticks to an artifact in the basement. Sometimes it's back here in this room, and then other times it's where it ended up being, which I don't even remember where that was. And a lot of times there's like a lot of sellable items all around here. Okay, this is the crate that I bypassed last time. Sometimes there's a long range rifle or shotgun or something there. Sometimes there's just a bunch of ammo. I'm also going to go ahead and pick up these sunflower seeds and ammo. As you can tell, it's really difficult to do this when you are trying to kill all the mimics that are in this area. So that's kind of why I wanted to come back here. I haven't heard any mimics talking, so that makes me wonder if we did get them all. Again, I'm intentionally not going to go down in the basement. It's just not worth it to me. I do want to just make sure there's no other sellable items. Now, in the basement is a lot of artifacts, so I am giving up some good artifacts by not wanting to mess with it. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna head out. I think I got the main thing I wanted, which was those cases, and just making sure I got all of the long items. I am so getting lost. Okay. Alrighty. The last thing we need to do is the neon. And then I think we've done everything here. I'm gonna just kind of give it a pause. Oh, I need to go get my stuff that I set down. Yeah, I think I've hit on this whole map. We got the stash in the back of the truck. We got the stash by the red valve. We went in the creepy building. I'm ignoring the basement. I think we checked, you know, I know I checked that. Let me actually go see if I checked this. Sometimes there is a crate on this. Okay, there's not. Okay. And sometimes there's a crate on that one too, so every tide I check those. Let me go grab where I emptied all the stuff from, which I need to find where I put that. Oh, it's right there. And we already did the artifacts on there. Yeah, I think I've got everything besides the neon mission. We checked the sewer pipe. We also need to finish searching those two buildings up near the village part. We checked the train. There was nothing there. I'm kind of like running through the list in my mind. I'm going to kind of have some sunflower seeds as I let my stamina rebuild. Now there's still going to be seekers and fragments and spawns that are floating around. It's a huge map, so I'm sure I haven't fully cleared every single person. But the main areas I have. I do want to avoid the electric fields, so I'm going to cut across here. The electric fields are usually this part here in front, so I'm going to go more that way and then go up past this. And I might even just come up in the artifact field, because that's right near the two buildings we need to search. I just want to make sure I don't get into a big web field. I'm going to try to be patient. It's 1 p.m. Okay. Make our way up here. And you know what? Before we go over to the artifact field, I will search these two buildings so I don't have to come back down here. Ooh, there's a crate. So we got this one. Then we'll go in here. Drop down here. Sellable camera. I really wish they would start giving me food. My streak of never having to buy food is gonna be coming to an end soon if they don't give me cans of beef soon. Those half cans will last me for a bit, but it will go very fast if I don't get more. Okay. We're gonna come up here. I've never actually climbed up here. I'm curious if there is any secret up here, because I've never done this. Nope. Okay. And I have played this game, I think I have over 400 hours in this game, and not once have I tried to check up there. So, I'm glad I did. Okay. And I always check in here. Usually they don't restock that. There's stuff there like when you first spawn into the game, but usually they don't they don't add new loot to it each tide. But I still check. And we're still gonna look down here. There's sometimes cameras or weather monitors there, but there's nothing this tide. We're gonna go back up here. And then we're gonna go up to here. So the neon is gonna be in that field right there. Sometimes there's stuff right on that edge there, which there isn't. And then we're gonna come up here and see if they have anything up on this walkway. And I'm not seeing anything. They will sometimes put stuff here, but I'm not seeing it. I wonder if I can, I'm gonna give this a save. I don't know if I can jump down without fall damage. We'll find out. Yep, I'm good. Okay, now here is... Actually, let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah, okay. I'm just not close enough. It's gonna be on the other side. So I'm gonna kind of try to find a good path in, keeping in mind that you can always run through those cubes if you can't find a way in. I saved that as a last resort though. Okay, I think I've got a good opening in. Oh. Oh, that's just the environment moving. I was gonna say it looked like there was some enemy there, but that's actually just a shadow. Okay, I need to go this way. I don't know where the edge of this comes out, so I'm gonna give it a moment. Okay, we're gonna go here. Alright, that is the mission. Now, I'm gonna give it a save just because we have it done. We need to go this way. Get that. Anything else? I don't think so. Alright, I think we are gonna go head back. We're a little bit early, because yeah, I think I finished searching all the houses. Oh, I was right on that edge. Oh. Where did I come in at? I think think it was this way. Yeah, this way. Yeah, I fully searched the houses. I did the train. So yeah, I think I'm done with this map. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. That crate there is opened. So we're gonna go head back a little bit early and consider this map done for this tide. If we get a mission on Pervame route, let's see. You know, it's only 340. I might go to Pervame route and do that one artifact field right near the ropes. Just so I don't waste the day. But I don't know. I'm going to go see what missions they have. Sometimes there'll be a nice quick one that you can kind of fit in, because 340 is a little early to call it a day. But it is what it is. Okay. And I'm going to do the usual, just drop everything in a stack except for the mission items. Go turn those in real quick, see what new missions they give me, see if any of them are really close to the ropes. And then if not, I'll accept one, because if you leave without any mission on the board, it'll give you a little notice of, warning, you're leaving without a mission. Like, it'll still let you, but it's just annoying. So I am gonna just drop this all right here. I need that to turn in. And I'll sell that later. I'll sell that later. That's the mission too. I don't need 9x18. And I don't need that. Okay. We'll go turn these in. So we did Operation Cleanup. We've got the neon. And we got the sample courier. Alright. We'll do all of that when we get back from whatever we decide to do. And oh, that's right in the beginning. That's 700. How much time am I gonna have the next day? So we've got a full day and 5 hours. Okay, so we'll actually have one more day of a tide, because I don't want to go do the factory. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm definitely not going to that map this tide. That maybe, because we've already cleared our way there. I don't know if it's worth it though. I'm not going to do this in the dark, but I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And then we're going to just, so we've got an Operation Cleanup like right in the village that we have cleared, but I'm going to go here and go do this artifact, and I might go do a little bit of looting around here. I don't remember if I've even been to this map this tide, so since it's like 4 o'clock, I'm going to go do a little bit there. And what's our ammo? Oh, let me go throw the silencer in the repair locker real quick. I'm actually just going to throw my whole gun in. The bulk of that money is, why didn't it do the silencer? That was weird. So that money was all just in place of me cleaning it. Wow, that's expensive. I'm glad I cleaned my gun most of the time, because I thought that included the silencer too, but nope. Okay. we're gonna go and, just kinda stick to the beginning area. Oh, you know what? Let me do this in a new video.